Are you being shamed for the way you dress at work? Let me tell you how you are going to address this issue if somebody's already come up and said this to you. Then I'm going to give you 3 different ways to prevent this from happening again. In every workplace, you will have coworkers that have ideas about what is and is not work appropriate. Take some time to think through how you're feeling and why it's bothering you so much. And then take the time to actually go and start asking questions of your coworkers so that you can understand where these thoughts and these ideas are coming from. Do not make the assumption that they are jealous of you or think that you are just trying to get attention. Do not. Going and accusing them of this is going to get them stuck in their perception, and it's going to get you stuck in your perception and not allow you to actually have the conversation that will allow you to move forward within your workplace. Hi everyone, my name's Crystal with Korero Solutions, and I saw this question on another channel asking about what to do if you're being bullied or shamed for dressing a certain way within the workplace. This is a great question, and it's one that really hits home for me. When I was in my 20s, I had one of the most difficult conversations that I've had in my career, and I got pulled in and was talked to about the way that I was dressing in work. Specifically, I was told that my high heels were too high. Yes, you heard me. My high heels were too high for my office workplace. And I took so much offense to this because I really prided myself on coming into work every day, looking professional, shopping at nice stores to make sure that I looked my best every day that I came into work. So this one really hurt. At the time, I was told to dress like the other ladies in the office, which honestly, I just was not interested in doing. And I get it. I hear you. I see you. You want to look good. You want to look your best when you walk into the office, and not for anyone else, just for yourself. I'm going to give you those 3 tips that I wish that I had known back when I was confronted with this situation. In most workplaces, you are given a dress code, and a large part of the dress code is left up to the individual to decide what it means for them. You need to make sure that it is appropriate for your workplace. Now, I'm not saying what you're wearing isn't. This is just your first step. So go and check out what that dress code is before you move into the next steps to make sure that you are not breaking any of the rules. You can also do this by looking at other people that you admire, successful people that are at the level you want to attain in your business, that are dressing the way that you are dressing. This will allow you to determine if what you're wearing is actually functional and acceptable within your place of business. No matter what you wear, remember, even if you don't intend to, you are sending a message about who you are and how you want to be seen by the world, whether you intend to or not. Within 7 seconds of meeting, they've already made a lot of assumptions about you. Look at yourself in the mirror, and if you were to see somebody like that on the street or walking into your office, what are assumptions that you might make? Pick some of the good ones and also look at the bad ones and decide if that's how you want to be perceived. And if so, make sure that you are okay with being perceived that way. If this is not the message that you want to be sending out into the world and you're getting feedback saying that that's not the way people are taking it, ask them and ask yourself, what people do you look at in the industry that dress differently than you, that when you see them, they embody the words that you want to come to mind when people see you? And start tailoring your wardrobe to incorporate some of those elements so that you can become comfortable and find your own style while sending the correct message that you want sent. Third, go and seek the advice of others that you admire and that you love their style, and go and ask them how they found their style. You do not need to sacrifice on style. You may need to change the way that you view it. And if you don't want to change, then you do you. But remember, it can come at a cost. So decide what that cost is and if you are willing to pay it. Before you engage in a conversation with the other person about this, you are going to want tools to make sure that you have the most productive conversation possible. I've linked a video above and in the description below. It's time for you to step up and make this a growth opportunity for you and the other person. Remember to do something today that's going to change your tomorrow. Until next time.